Erik ten Hag target has bags packed. Manchester United could dip into the free agent market to sign cover for Diogo Dalot, according to reports. Having appointed Erik ten Hag as their permanent manager this summer, United enjoyed a successful first window under the Dutchman as 6 players, including Casemiro and Christian Eriksen, were recruited as part of an ongoing and much-needed rebuild. Eriksen, reports at Fox Sports hint that United could opt to use that avenue in the near future, too, amid suggestions they could move for Colombian right-back Santiago Arias, who is currently without a club. Arias, 30, spent 4 seasons with Atletico Madrid and played against England for his country during the 2018 World Cup showcase in Russia. Dalot, 23, continues to impress as first choice at right back this season. However, with Aaron Wan-Bissaka deemed surplus to requirements, ten Hag wants to sign another option, and it has been claimed Arias has packed his bags and is ready to sign a 2-year contract with the Premier League giants. Arias spent time on loan with Granada last season. Arias' signing will provide ten Hag with more options at right back. That position is currently occupied by Diogo Dalot, who has started all 7 of United's games so far this season. However, over the long term, there's a feeling that his place in the side might be in question. Indeed, United also have Aaron Wan-Bissaka on their books, though the £50 a man has been limited to just 4 minutes of action. Indeed, he will surely be allowed to leave in January if a suitable offer comes his way. The likes of Crystal Palace and West Ham were both linked with summer moves for Wan-Bissaka, and while a move did not materialize, the Red Devils will not stand in his way should an approach be made in the winter window. Truth be told, United just need Wan-Bissaka off their books. A fine tackler, the player lacks the ability to score and create that all-top modern-day fullbacks need. And while a decent Premier League right-back, he's just not of the standard needed at Old Trafford. Elsewhere, it has been claimed ten Hag was blocked from signing another player from Ajax this summer. After he was appointed to the Old Trafford helm, the 52-year-old sanctioned moves for Lisandro Martinez and Antony after they formed a key part of his team with the Amsterdam Giants. Had things turned out differently, though, they could have been followed to Manchester by another player, striker Brian Brobby, as he continues to forge his reputation in the Eredivisie. Brobby started his career at Ajax and went to RB Leipzig before re-signing for the Dutch champions this summer. At that time, United looked into signing him, although it would have technically been from the German side that he touched down following a loan spell back with Ajax last term. However, according to transfer guru Fabrizio Romano, that proposition was promptly shut down. In other news, Erik ten Hag has given a first glimpse of his Ajax philosophy at Manchester United. Man Utd were chasing the game. One of the most attractive aspects of Erik ten Hag's managerial record to Manchester United was the faith he has shown in youth at Ajax. On the night United's under-18 seconds were bringing the Youth Cup back to Old Trafford in May, ten Hag was celebrating his final league title in Amsterdam. But you can be sure that once the champagne had worn off, he would have caught up with events at his new club. The 52-year-old played a significant role in the development of players such as Frankie de Jong, Matthijs de Ligt, Donny van de Beek, Jurrien Timber, Noussair Mazraoui and Antony, some developed at Ajax's fabled academy and others signed young and thrown in at the deep end. As last season's Youth Cup winners proved, there is plenty of talent in the United Academy, and ten Hag has already given some players a chance, particularly in pre-season when Charlie Savage and Zidane Iqbal had opportunities in midfield. The decision to sell James Garner raised some eyebrows, but the midfielder was 21, and if he's not ready for ten Hag's team now, it makes sense to cash in. The rule change in the Premier League this season to a 9-man substitutes bench, and the option to use 5 replacements is beneficial to coaches who want to give young players a chance, but United's squad is so deep that isn't easy to do. In the first 6 Premier League games of the season, Alejandro Garnacho has been named amongst the replacements 5 times, and Garner was an unused sub for the first 2 games, but that has been it. But the Europa League should offer more opportunities, and with 12 substitutes in that competition, there is more option to give academy players matchday experience, something ten Hag took advantage of, as well as including Garnacho again. He also named Tyler Fredrickson, Iqbal and Charlie McNeil on the bench against Real Sociedad, and 2 of his changes hinted at his willingness to trust in youth. When he took off both of his wingers with 19 minutes to go and United a goal down, the Dutchman was happy to throw Garnacho on for his first competitive action since a very brief outing at the end of the opening day defeat to Brighton. The 18-year-old looked lively on the left wing and will hope there are more chances to come in this competition. McNeil was also trusted with the chance to help find a way back into the game. The 19-year-old was making his debut after a prolific youth career and came on for the final 7 minutes against the La Liga side, an experience he won't forget. forget. The depth of United's squad might mean youngsters, bar, perhaps, Garnacho, still find Premier League experience hard to come by, but the Europa League should be more welcoming. Despite an opening day defeat, United should still cruise through a group also containing Sheriff Tiraspol and Omonia Nicosia, with the teams from Moldova and Cyprus making up the next 4 games, and there should be a handful of academy graduates on the bench for all of those fixtures. If Ten Hag's team find themselves in control of those games, then the youngsters can get a chance in easier circumstances. It was a dispiriting start to United's European campaign, but it did at least show that Ten Hag's faith in youth is transferable from Amsterdam to Manchester. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to DRPO a like and make sure to subscribe to Man United Hub to get all the latest updates.